Poor little thing. Must be freaking dying of the worry. My first instinct is to imbibe in the whiskey that everybody been sharing. But I feel like I need to clear head to process everything that's going on. I would describe the aura of our group as mixed of denial and optimism. We didn't really know what was happening back in Toronto. We could only guess, but everyone's deduction were logical. It would be safer if that drive was destroyed. I wonder what kind of secret Argus was hiding. Something called Panopticon. If I had any reception, I would just search it up, but there is none to be found. Life without a working phone seems terrible. I feel so vulnerable. A second later, the doors open.
Delta. Thought I'd come see what's up.
Oh, finally, hello. Just trying to process everything. It's a lot.
A lot is probably an understatement. I'm sorry for panicking back at the HQ, by the way.
I would say that was definitely panic worthy.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying. I didn't know what to expect from today, but it wasn't that.
It still was a great job, Klace.
Until today, she only existed inside of my vision. The leader of Argus, though? Wow.
The one who kills you, huh?
Guess it makes sense that I never saw her then. No one else did either. At least until today.
Alright. Are you holding up alright?
That's kind of a big question. Because of my vision, I'm never really alright. I'm always just waiting until the next time it happens.
Jesus Christ. Living day to day with fear and knowing that will happen must be freaking exhausting. No wonder he took so many ways out. Trying to subdue the pain. Oh, that's right. My counselor said the visions are basically dreams. I suppose if you could suppress those, then things would be alright. But I have a feeling he's developed a dependency on those pills. I have a sudden flashback to our time at the Triple R. Those gummies he had gave him a dreamless sleep, as he put it. Perhaps there were a better alternatives than those pills.
It can get really hard sometimes, you know? The vision could come at almost any time. But my old manager gave me this scarf when I told him about it. Sometimes when it happens, I grab at my neck in real life.
Oh, so I guess this is a comfort for him, huh?
I can never
In a way.
pull the rope off my neck in the vision. But when I tug on the scarf and it comes loose, sometimes the vision ends.
Wow. And let me tell you, this is one of things that is an actual thing for reality checks. In lucid dreaming, we call it a reality check because we basically focus on an item or something else that just allows us to check if we are dreaming. One of those things can be like clocks, or it can be an actual item that we own and possess and we see every single day. Something like our phone, which would be actually good because it has a digital clock in it. It could be a comb, it could be a band on our hand, it could be literally anything that has a significant meaning to us. And the moment we see it, we will know if we are dreaming or not, because that thing would be out of ordinary.
I guess it's a way of tricking my
So,
body
wow.
to snap back.
That is a
All
really
its
good
work, but
way of thinking about
tends to
reality
be
checks. Going back from Komorebi right into real life. Come to think of it, I've never seen him play with his scarf a lot. He has had his visions right in front of us, and we didn't even know?
Hey, I have a question.
Reminds me of Inception. Yes, because this exact concept is one of the core bases of this movie. The reality check. Of course. You can ask me anything.
The vision makes it really hard to live a normal life. There are days where it can get really, really rough.
I bet.
And on days like that, I just wish it would happen already. Does that make me a bad person?
No. Well, do you mean the vision itself happened? I don't think you should wish for something like that. No, I'm not sure that I could handle it either.
A lot of people can't. I tried looking for a support group before, but my label wouldn't let me go. People would gossip or something.
Ah, jeez.
Anyway, I hope things make a bit more sense to you.
Oh
I upped
no.
my dosage before letting me take this break. Something about wanting to avoid a public incident.
Oh no. The idol is relatable and he got the vision that is so bothersome and so rough for him. Oh my god. Let's hit up his public image. Let's make gossips around him. Jesus Christ. And in a way that's not even funny because that's where we live. That happens. People will take media, will take anything and try to demonize it as much as possible, trying to make a profit out of it. Yeah, I understand a lot more
I
now.
just miss my old manager. I know he would have fought for me, but since I'm all alone, I usually just do what they say. We know what's best for you is their most common excuse. I know they just want to make money off of me. At least my old manager had heart.
Yeah.
It's the one thing you need in a business like this. In a sea full of greed, kindness really stands out.
It does sound like
Did I
it.
ever tell you how I met him?
No, just that he passed away.
Well, he approached me after that talent show. Wanted to organize my transfer to a new school. My family obliged, and we started planning the move.
Sounds like he really believed in you.
He definitely did. He proved it every opportunity he could.
Huh?
Also, I had a best friend when I was in school. His parents were best friends with mine, too.
Alright.
When it came time to move, they wanted to move as well. I was actually really happy. I wouldn't have to lose my best friend. It was a long drive, and I convinced his parents to let him come in our car.
That is quite awesome.
So there we were, all four of us. It felt like we all had the world in our hands. But when you do, it always finds a way to slip through your fingers.
Huh?
I was the only one who survived the accident on the way there.
Oh.
I just remember waking up in a hospital bed, in a world without them.
Gee, so that's all the drawings, right?
His parents found out pretty fast, of course. They came to visit me, and I was actually hopeful. If anybody would take care of me, it would be them.
Jesus Christ, Klace. So that's why you put all those things in your diary?
I saw nothing in their eyes, except resentment and hate. They told me I deserved a bunch of awful things, and left me there all alone.
But that wasn't his fault.
It was my fault.
It wasn't.
Because I wanted to sit beside my friend.
Yes, but still, it wasn't your fault.
Everything felt hopeless for me at that point.
That was an
I
accident.
lost everybody.
There is no reason to feel what you feel right now, because it was an accident. You could not have predicted it. In Komorebi, nothing.
But then my manager came to see me in the hospital. He held my hand, saying that he'd take care of me.
Alright.
And he did. Up until the day that he died, too. That's when I started negotiating new contracts. And this hiatus.
Alright. Wow.
He actually had the incident scrubbed from the internet. That's when we came up with the stage name. And left my old life behind.
What's your real name then? Right, he mentioned that Klace wasn't his real
I do
name.
miss my old name, though. Pretty badly. I can still hear my friend calling it out every time he saw me. Sometimes I think that part of me died with them in the accident.
If you would like your name back, I will happily use it.
Really?
Of course, you deserve to be called what you want.
Well, promise to keep it between us. At least for now.
Well, I kept Hermes out of your way, so I sure can keep the secret. Absolutely. What would you like to be called?
Honestly, I'd tell you to take your pick.
Huh?
It started out as William, and then people called me Will. Will turned into Bill for some reason. I hated that one. But eventually that turned into Billy, and it stuck.
Huh. So W. That explains the W. So his name is
I
William.
always said it was the name that keeps on giving. But if I had any say in the matter, I'd choose Will or Billy.
Ah, the William. William J. Blazkowicz. Oh my god. William J. Klace Blazkowicz. Oh my god, no. Well, the Wolfenstein gonna freaking intensify at this point, huh? Willie. I guess that's close enough. You got it, Will. He laughs, and a big smile appears on his face.
Sounds so weird to hear it after all those years. But thank you, Delta. From the bottom of my heart.
Aw, that's so wonderful. He steps forward and kisses me softly on the cheek.
There is one more thing I wanted to talk about, though.
Yes? Are you aware of the fact that we looked into the diary? He walks to the cabin door and locks it before turning around.
I know you read my diary, Delta. Did a pretty bad job of covering your tracks.
Dang it! I knew he knew. That would be too easy. I immediately look up in fright and the energy in the room changes drastically. Well, the music stopped as well.
There's only one thing I have to say to you about it.
Yes?
Thank you.
Huh? Huh?
I don't know how to explain it, but it really helped me out. It made it a lot easier to open up to you just now.
Aww. That's okay then.
You understand a little more than the others outside. And in my situation, that makes a world of difference.
So you're not mad at me? He steps forward until he closes to me again.
Oh, I definitely am. Actually, I consider it the end of us.
Oh.
But it's also the start of something new.
Well, I guess it is. We don't know Klace anymore, and he leaves his past behind. We know Willy.
That's the thing about burning bridges, Delta.
The Willy. Oh my god, that's a cute nickname actually. Willy.
Lead to the same place as before.
You may attempt to strike it through like on Discord, but your magic don't work here, Magic Man. The only thing that works here is Willy, and that's actually a nice nickname. Kind of like myself, I guess Reggie, but instead I go by a different name. And you won't ever find out my different name because, well, you would summon demons, and we don't want demons in this world. We already have too many of them.
Also, I was gonna kiss you on the lips, but I decided to downgrade to the cheek. Let's call it even for what you
Oh,
did to me.
you. Reminds me of movie. Reminds me of movie Free Willy. I never watched this movie. I watched the parody of it on South Park, but not the original. I shrug and tell him that he's fine with me.
Let's get back outside then, alright? I'm dying to see what Isaac does next.
So that marks all final hearts to hearts. It may be unintentional, but that could also be a really dark pun. I guess it doesn't matter though. I nod and we head towards the floor. The floor? Oh no, not the floor. He unlocks it. Oh, the door, not the floor. He unlocks it with a loud click and then locks back into my eyes.
Ready to see how this all plays out?
Yes, sirree. More ready than ever, Will. More ready than ever, Will. He smiled at me with a slight scoff. Then a moment later, we're back into the night. The campfire illuminates my friends and our final destination. I guess this was the end of our journey. A world without them. Klace had it really, really hard. I'm so sorry for him. But oh well. I guess that's that's a novel. Everybody has to have it hard. Either have hard start or a hard ending. Like Dante. I